men shouldn't be hanging around their mothers. They shouldn't be brought up by their mothers. If the father is there already, but like he's the most important, the mothers are not. Everything's topsy-turvy, right? The mother's important for the first couple of years, something like that, to nurture a tiny bit and stuff like that. But like to be around these cretins, no, because the program has been tainted. Okay, so just say when it comes to this massive problem that men have, and they're killing themselves all over the world right now. Let that sink in. Oh, this is a talk, he can't talk properly, this guy, fine. That's not the point. The point is this, right? The point is that there's men all over the world hanging themselves, killing themselves, slicing themselves up, jumping themselves off bridges, and for what? For what? Because of this delusion, right? That this woman belongs to you. This monogamy bullshit. The woman I'm with is not gonna fuck someone else. And even just the thought sends dread down men's fucking heads, drives them fucking crazy. Some woman is gonna break her pelvis, opening her legs so fast for some fucking degenerate fucking hillbilly, right? Who gives a fuck, dude? Who gives a flying fuck? That's when you kind of know, in a certain way, that you've made certain advancements. And we're making them late as well because of them tainting the program. The natural program. Men shouldn't give a flying fuck about the woman that they're with. I don't care if it's your wife for 30 years, 40 years, 10 minutes, whatever. Shouldn't give a flying fuck if she's screwing somebody else. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? You do, right? This silly ass, stupid ass bitch that you're with, right? And she knows he's a silly, stupid ass bitch. Okay? And it's usually the ones that are really attractive as well. They're the worst kind, man. They love their little bit of power. I go on about policy enforcement sometimes and stuff like that, and I do, and all the rest of it. But I don't go on about. I was looking at my own hypocrisies there today. I'm no different, dude. We've all got it inside ourselves. Like Paul says, all criticism is self-criticism. We can't make the world better because we don't look at our own thievery. We don't look at our own bullshit and control and ego and kind of like getting all emotional about stuff. And like this thing here, this area of kind of like trying to control people, trying to have them. And even if you control them, dude, even if you have them, so-called have them, right? It's just tension all the time. Oh, where is she going? Is she going out? Is she sucking someone's dick? How many guys are fucking her tonight? There's guys looking at her. Who gives a fuck who's looking at who? Alright? You can have the best looking woman in the world. Alright? And not even kind of like the best looking woman that you have. Because everyone has a certain type, right? Everyone has a certain type. If you don't know that, then I'm telling you, every man and woman has a certain type that they're really attracted to. To some, it's kind of like, why would you be attracted to her? Yeah, but that's not your type. You have a type, right? So, and even if you got that, you'd be bored with it in a couple of weeks. Alright, you'd be a bit of an excitement for a start, and then kind of like, oh, and then the game goes on. Oh, I gotta hang on to this fucking nitwit now. How did I get entangled with this fucking moron? Now I'm attached to it. Now I'm this. Now I'm that. Now I've got to do you can't do this and you can't do that, and you're trying to find bits of information through society about, can she hang out with somebody else? Can she not hang out with somebody else? Can she? This is all confusion, dude. Here's the real answer, right? Here's the real answer. You ready? Okay. Here's the real answer. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Oh, I do. Oh, I like, and she's like, no, that's my vagina. Let me repeat it again, all right? Who gives a fuck? Women, who cares, dude? I wouldn't be with any woman now who I would give a flying fuck about who else is fucking her. It's none of my business, dude. I'm just gonna sleep like a fucking baby kind of attitude in my head, right? I don't care whether she's, at home doing a fucking, a porno movie. Great, okay. Fine. Great. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. Great. Now it's over. Okay. Okay. Who cares, dude? And that stinkhole that you're with, right? That silly, stupid ass bitch that you're with, right? That will take you down, who will fuck your life up, will waste your time, doesn't know what she's doing, just wants to blame men for everything, right? While not looking at themselves. Women have very little accountability, dude. Have you not noticed that? No. And this society which is topsy-turvy, breeds that even more into them. Like, it's all men's fault. They keep playing this game with men and women all the time. So I don't blame women. I actually get on with women pretty good. At the same time, though, I see how dangerous they are at the same time as well. And I also see my own delusion in the past and all the rest of it. And a lot of it stems from a lot of things and insecurities within men and been brought up by women and all the rest of it. Like I said, men shouldn't be hanging around, been brought up by their fucking mothers, dude. These fucking demons. I look back at my own mother, I look at their facial expression, the demeanor, the attitude, the sourness, the depression, the nonsense, the piss, they're complaining about things. They never stop fucking complaining, dude. Complaining about this, complaining about that, talking things out. Let's talk about everything. Let's not talk about everything. Why don't you get the fuck out of the fucking wherever the fuck we are, go and walk around the park and look at the squirrels or some shit. I don't want to talk about fucking things with you. Why? So you can try and work it out in your head what reality is. Go fuck yourself, dude, alright? Fuck you and your problems. Go and fuck yourself. And if you're fucking somebody else, who gives a fuck? The amount of time and heartache and heartbreak that I've been through, worried about that little thing that men don't talk about, right? Oh, my woman, is she with someone else tonight? Who gives a fuck who she's with? She knows she's an empty fucking vessel anyway, with nothing going on apart from her fucking vagina and her fucking sexual organs. Same thing, I guess, right? And her little niblets walking around, shaking her little tush and everything. She knows she's an empty carcass, an empty soul that will try and take you down when, things don't work out for her. Just say, for instance, right? She knows that she's got nothing to give anyone. She knows she's got nothing to give anyone. The only value she has is because men find her sexually attractive. That's it. There's nothing else there, dude. Who gives a fuck? A bit of friction here, a bit of friction there. Some guy's gonna fucking, pounce on her and fucking, whatever, dude. Who gives a fuck? Alright? I'm speaking, like I said at the start, about my own experiences, so I'll talk about it here and go like, you're living in complete delusion, man. If you care in any way whatsoever. There was I might actually put it on this clip, but because I was going to do a talk about it as well. There's a great film called Office Space. I don't know if anyone's ever seen it, right? And I love movies and all the rest of it. Some people might look at Office Space and go like, it's just a goofy little comedy. It's one of the best fucking films I've ever made, dude. Funny, perfect timing. Just, you can watch it over and over again. What a great fucking movie, dude. Right, Office Space. No one's ever seen Office Space, right? 1999. Fucking check it out, man. What a great movie. But there's a part in this film. There's many little parts, right? But this lines in with what I'm talking about, right? Where he's worried about whether his girlfriend's screwing someone else. And he's like, I just get this feeling that she's with someone else. And everyone, like, when he's talking to other people about it, they're like, yeah, I get that feeling too. And he's like, what do you mean? Oh, I don't know. I just get that feeling by looking at her and just... And he goes, and and other people say it, and they go like, nothing. He's paranoid about it, right? So he goes to this hypnotherapist, and doesn't like his job, and doesn't like all this kind of stuff, which is natural, by the way, as well, to not like stuff. You're not supposed to like your own fucking life, dude. Get up in the morning, I'm supposed to be enjoying myself. Fuck it. We don't enjoy our fucking life. Make friends with it, all right? Make friends with it. I've got to enjoy my day. Yeah, whatever, dude, okay? Fuck your day, all right? Fuck your life, fuck your day, fuck your fucking woman that you're with, fuck them all right? All a waste of fucking time. So, like, this kind of, like, it goes on, he goes to the hypnotherapist, and he snaps out of it. He gets basically what happens to him is that he gets all his hard drive wiped, and it restarts again, with the factory setting. Okay? That's what happens. And he doesn't give a fuck anymore in the right way. He doesn't really care. You know what I mean? He just lives from his natural encoding. Okay, so the girlfriend's ringing and ringing. He just sleeps in, and she's like, "Oh, by the," and she shouts at him, "Don't you fucking hang up on me. And by the way, I'm cheating on you, right?" And the way he just goes back into bed and just he doesn't pay attention even to what she said. He just gets back into bed. It's a very small little clip for a couple of seconds, and just the way he gets into the bed and he's just comfortable, goes back to bed. And that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That tiny little bit in that film, Office Space, when she does that on the answering machine, and he just doesn't react to it. He just goes back to bed. He doesn't give a fuck who's fucking her, whether he sees her again. He doesn't give a shit.
Hello?
Peter, what's going on?
Huh?
It's 3:30. Why aren't you at work?
Because I didn't feel like it.
Peter, what's gotten into you? First you just sit there while Dr. Swanson dies, then you just walk out of the car and embarrass me in front of my friends, and don't blame this on hypnosis either. That's total
Listen, asshole, nobody hangs up on me. We're through. Oh, and one more thing. I've been cheating on you!
Man, you better start looking out for yourself in the right way. I'm telling you right fucking now from my own experiences. I was worse than anyone that's listening to this. You better start looking out for yourself in the right fucking way, guys. If you happen to be a man listening to this. That woman that you're with, she didn't give a fuck about you. Let me repeat that. That woman that you're with, alright? That devil that you're with. I'm not saying all women are like that. Of course they're not. Alright? That woman that you're with, she didn't give a fuck about you, dude. She didn't give a fuck about you. And you shouldn't give a fuck about her in the traditional sense either. Who she's with, where she's going, who gives a fuck? When they start playing games with you, laugh to yourself, smile to yourself. It's all inevitable, right? It's all coming down the pipe for everyone. Everyone's insecure, so they're trying to fuck over everybody else. Policy enforcement are doing it. I'm doing it to a certain point, but I'm trying to learn, right? I'm going to share it on this channel, right? Men are doing it on women, trying to control women. Women are doing it on men. Getting emotionally attached to people. And once you're in there, man, it's one of the most painful things that you can ever go through, right? It's one of the most horrible, painful things you can ever go through. You get attached to someone, and they're gonna, like, your worst fears will come true. She's gonna be fucking somebody else. Who gives a fuck, dude? There's a bigger picture here. When you contact parts of no self, which is what this channel is about, because what this channel is about, if you don't know what this channel is about, then you're not really paying, you're not listening. You're not listening, right? So, you can test yourself in certain areas. I wouldn't, if I felt an attachment forming now, just say for instance, I'd be looking at it and going like, what the fuck, dude? I'd be curious about it. I might even try and induce it more again. I'd be like, what the fuck? But I don't think that can happen anymore to me. That can't happen. I'd be very, very surprised. I pretty much know that it can't, right? And there's great freedom in it. There's great freedom in being away from the opposite sex in a way that you don't give a fuck. I don't care. No woman can ever have power over me again. I have control over every single woman in this world. Alright? Every single woman in this world. I have control over, in the right, natural way, right? I have control over every single woman in this world. That's because I don't want to control anything. I don't want anything from them. I have the sexual instinct, of course. Alright? But at the same time, even that's lost its allure to a certain point. Alright? Something else is way more interesting to me right now. Okay? And so it's a great test to look at yourself and be honest with yourself and go, would it really bother me if she went out with somebody else? Or I caught her in bed with somebody else or whatever? You're putting all your eggs in one basket, dude. You shouldn't care about it. Who cares? Just move on to the next. Or move on just a bit on your own and learning about shit. Move on to the next. Over the last while, I haven't went towards women at all. Certain women have came towards me, and that was up to them. Like, okay, fine. But I'm not really that interested, dude. I'm not really that interested. Because I'm going through certain things, and then you can talk about them. I'm not really that interested. And the last woman that I was with years ago, that was it. I had enough. I induced more for myself because I was really pissed off with caring about things that I knew I really just didn't have to care about. That's why I love that scene in Office Space. Because they're telling you in movies. They're telling you right there, dude. Forget about fucking wars and shit like that, man. The war that man has to have with woman is probably more fucking scary than fucking going into the trenches in World War II, dude. Fucking take you down in the most horrible way. And these people that you fucking think are great in your government, your government, right? It ain't fucking mine. In your government. I look to the Most High. I don't look to no fucking government, dude. Nothing to do with me. I was born into this world same as everybody else. Nothing to do with me, dude. Fuck this nonsense. Alright? But the people of the government, all these people, like, they don't know shit, dude. I lost what I was going to say there. I lost my train of thought. Right, so, but the woman and all this kind of stuff, it's a great test. That part in Office Space is important. Look at it, check it out, look at it. It says something so very profound, and a great freedom can come from it. Most men are entrapped by women, dude. Alright, and you're living in tension. You're living in this tension of kind of like, you know, will she do this or will she do that? If she thinks for 1 second that you care about that, she'll be out doing it. Anyway, it's a paradox, right? The woman that you're with, dude, I don't care who she is. She's lying to you. She doesn't even know she's lying. She's too dumb for that. She doesn't know what a man will have to go through because of her dizzy, silly, stupid ass. Doesn't give a fuck. Hasn't a clue. Just waltzes off like a fucking, you know, an inebriated fucking flea. Hasn't a clue what's going on. Alright? That woman knows she's empty. She has to blame you for everything. The woman that you're with, she doesn't belong to you. Nothing belongs to you. You're on holiday. Alright? And the woman that you're with doesn't belong to you. She's not yours, dude. It's just your turn with her. Let that sink in, dude. Alright? The woman that you're with, it's all bullshit. She'll find fault in you and have you running around like a fucking chimpanzee. Alright? For her little smelly fucking stink hole. She's not yours, dude. It's just it's your turn with her to fuck her for a while. And then she'll move on to somebody else because she'll get bored. So you want to live like that, do you? You want to live like that. Oh, I'm going to set up base with this woman. I'm going to set up base and we're going to be together forever. She loves me, I love her, we're going to stay together and we're going to be happy till we die together. Like in the movies, right? And when she's dying, I'm going to be holding her hand in the bed and telling her everything's going to be alright. And if I die first, she's going to do the same. Even though internally, we really don't like each other anymore. We really don't like anything about one another anymore at all. Never really did. It was all just bullshit because we're not connected to the source in any way whatsoever. So we'll just use some other human being to try and fill our empty void from now till the day we catch our last breath. Right? It's just your turn with her, guys. That's it. She doesn't give a fuck about you. She doesn't give a shit about you. Okay? She's too confused within her own fucking mind. Alright? Modern women are a complete and utter waste of time. Don't take them seriously at all. And if she's fucking somebody else, unless you want to induce more pain in yourself because you can't get out of the trap to do with women. Alright? That's different. That's different. Because I can't not say anything about that negatively because that's what I done. I am really pissed off with it, dude. You know, and I had a particular little demonic demon that really I could work with to try and get myself out of the trap. Every day, not every day, every now and then I'll think of a certain nitwit, right? And I'll be so grateful for certain things happening because when you start getting out of the trap a little bit, start connecting to no self, start looking towards the creator, you have to smile to yourself sometimes, right? And these demonic demons are your best friends, dude. They're your best friends because because of their delusion and their kind of like nothing to do with me, it's always someone else's fault, and they know when they're causing great strife and pain on you. They love it. Women love nothing more than to attack a big man. Alright, she can have that man fucking putty in her fucking hands, right? Her little tiny hand, right? Don't be fucking fooled by these fucking women, dude. These fucking women know what they're fucking doing. Alright? And men, like policy enforcement. They're a gang. They're in charge. You can't defend yourself against them. Let that sink in. They're not your public servant. They're policy enforcement, and they can fuck you over. The biggest gang in the world can fuck you over when they want to. And they will, and they're going to try and fuck me over as well. Fine, go ahead. Piece of trash. Women know. Women are in charge. Do you not know that, no? What do you think all these fucking feminist nonsense is going on, being pushed on? Women are in charge, dude. It's like that scene in Office Space. You can't control a man that doesn't give a fuck. No woman gonna control me, dude. I look at them as a fucking, as a clown show. In one level, right? And then another level, there's a natural kind of like respect and time for them, for the correct ones. I don't spend my time with wrong women anymore. I don't spend my time with women that don't try and help me out as well. Go fuck yourself, cunt. Go fuck yourself. Alright? Simple as that. Women are in charge. What do you think the feminist stuff is about, dude? It's because they're in charge. Policy enforcement's in charge. Women are in charge. Because they know what men don't seem to want to know. Is that you're completely controlled by sex. Completely controlled by whether you get a certain woman or not. You'll sell your whole fucking soul for some fucking, some juice pot. Alright? We don't know that though, of course. Running around, do anything for them. Fuck these stupid bitches. That scene in Office Space is really important. Relax. Go back to bed. Who cares? That's the attitude that has to be there. Who cares about these women, dude? Who cares about them? Especially these wrongly operating ones, dude. You're worrying about these fucking, and plus it's all insecurity and all the rest of it. Like I said a minute ago, a real man doesn't give a flying fuck where a woman that he claims is his is. Oh, she's out dancing all night. Guys are drunk trying to fuck her. Yeah, okay. Great, let them fuck her. Okay. She knows she's an empty fucking vessel tart motherfucker anyway. I'm not talking about the good women. There's good women out there too. Alright? She, like I said, she knows what she is. Alright, she's there listening to her family members and listening to her friends that hate her. Alright? Oh, he done that and he done this. Ooh, he doesn't respect you. Ooh. Go fuck yourself, bitch. Alright? The amount of men that are fucking killing themselves around the world because of these stupid, silly fucking bitches, dude. Makes me fucking want to puke. Makes me want to stay on this fucking talk for about 10,000 years and just keep talking about it. The amount of men that are jumping off fucking bridges, killing themselves because of these stupid fucking bitches, and these fucking, and the delusion inside their own head that she's special. Right? Oh, I'm never gonna find someone like her again. She's special. No, you know what special is? The level of delusion in your head. That's what's special. Alright? Not this silly, stupid bitch that you've become attached to. Anyone else looks at her and goes like, yeah, I'd fuck her. But I wouldn't really want to hang around with her. She's probably an empty-headed fucking nitwit pretending to be a worldly woman and all this nonsense. Alright, that's what's special. She ain't special. Alright? She ain't special, dude, and she knows it. Alright, she can dress herself up, she can get her hair crimped, she can get her shoes done, she can get Botox on her ass cheeks, she can get fucking fake tits, she can get fucking, liposuction, she can get all these things walking around and, shake her little fucking tush and all the rest of it. She knows she knows what she is. Alright? She ain't special, dude. I deserve respect. No, you don't. Because you're a silly, stupid motherfucker. You don't deserve respect, dude. You don't deserve shit. Just because men are giving you attention right now, right? Because you're still fuckable or whatever, right? Give it a few years, dude. These women, right, are gonna have the biggest fucking crash of depression because they're more prone to it as well, right? The biggest crash of depression that is gonna hit them like a fucking killer whale hitting a fucking shark when they realize that men don't want them no more because of their physical body, right? Because it's over for them. They're gonna have such a fucking crash, and you better enjoy it, right? You better enjoy it, guys, because there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with all that kind of stuff as well, right? You better enjoy it, dude. Enjoy the motherfucker, right? Because they're gonna just get exactly what they deserve. They fucked around with men their whole life. They didn't give a fuck about them. They didn't give a fuck about what they had to go through. They didn't care, right? They didn't care that certain men would actually give up their life for them. They didn't care. They didn't care what any man had to go through because of them leaving for nothing. Because of nonsense, which was in their head was real, but in reality, they'll find out later on was nothing to do with the man in many instances, right? You just wanted to take him down because he didn't do something that you felt that he should have done, right? These women are going to have to go through hell on earth. Don't interfere with it. Let them go through it. Best thing for them. All right? That's why you see a lot of bitter women out there. These feminist women. These women that, think they're in charge. That's why a lot of policy enforcement are going to blow their fucking heads off and jump off and kill themselves. Because you can't get power over your fellow man, fellow woman like that and not feel the brunt of reality. It doesn't work that way. We're all one self. Dizzy ass motherfucker. You can't do that. You can't do it and feel complete within yourself. And that doesn't mean that kind of like, that you let the reality be what reality is. If they're doing things on themselves, you have to let them do it, and they'll learn the hard way, right? So I'm trying to help people. Let them go through what they're going through. All right, so kind of like, yeah. So kind of like, it's important to look at things in this way, like the office space thing. The amount of delusions that go on, dude, is unreal. And if you're with somebody, just look at it as, always be checking yourself. What's going to happen when that woman starts to put pressure on me about, I'm going to leave you? Look at yourself and go like, do you care? Yes, I do. Yeah. Oh, God, it'll kill me if she leaves. Okay, you've got something wrong with you. Like I had something wrong with me in that area. Okay, let's just be honest about it, dude. You got something wrong with you. Okay, there's something wrong with you. Don't make delusions for yourself. Don't make excuses for yourself. Oh no, it's natural. No, there's something wrong with you, dude. Get that mother out of your fucking head. Ew, every woman has to be cared for and put on a pedestal and put before you. Go fuck yourself, bitch. Put the creator first, not no fucking woman. There's something wrong with you if you care about her in that way. Let me tell you what a real man does. And like I said before, I'm not like a real man, right? In loads of ways, but I know now through experience and going through stuff what you would do, right? Woman comes to you. She's playing games with you, right? She's playing silly ass demonic games with you, all right? And it's usually centered around. She knows that you're attached to her, to fucking her, and to her being a flower in your life, right? She knows that. She knows she can control you any way she wants. She can pull you around anywhere. She knows that, right? All right. Now, when she decides to play games with you, and so, I'm going to restrict him. I'm going to punish him because he's not living up to what society told me a man is, right? So she's going to start punishing you because of what her family has said, or what her friends have said. So they're not friends for a start. right? But these people that want to take other people down as well, we're all playing that game, right? Because we can't live with ourselves, we have to find problems everywhere else, right? Right, okay? Right, okay, right. So, once she starts doing that, you have to be detached. And be detached not in that moment, like switch it on, be detached all the time. And then you see it, right? And then she start playing this game of like, oh, I'm gonna leave you to hurt you, right? To cause great strife and pain and distress on you. So she can feel that she's powerful. So her ego can be inflated, right? She knows she's a stinkhole motherfucker. She knows she's worthless, right? So she's gonna do all that. This is what a real man would do. Unless you are honest with yourself, and that has still been a real man as well. I'm going like, I need to work in this area, so I'm going to induce more pain. That's what I done. And that's how you get out of things as well. That's how you get out of them. You know, because you can't get out of them, and you can't get out of things directly. It has to be indirect. Okay, so once she starts doing that, once she starts playing these games, when she starts doing all that stuff, right? This is what you do. She goes, oh, I'm leaving you because of what you've done. Even though she's started it, she's done it, she's instigated it, right? Leaves the man confused. It's like, what the fuck? And then trying to work things out with women. Forget about it, dude. You might as well try and work things out with a fly. Trying to talk to a woman is like trying to talk to a fly. The incorrect women. Not the ones that are correct. They will listen to a man. They will know that, okay, this guy is trying to steer me right, I'm going to listen to this guy. Instead of the rest of the world, I'm going to listen to this guy who I trust, right? I'm not talking about them women, right? So when she does that, she goes like, oh yeah, I'm going to start playing, I'm going to bring this guy around now. I'm going to withdraw my pussy from him and my scent of a flower from him and torture him for a while and then play that game, and then I'll go back. Right, and then he'll modify himself because I have to have him the way that I want him, right? I have to have him as an accessory. I'd feel sorry for any fucking woman that fucks around with me in that way, dude. They're gonna have the biggest fucking shock of their fucking life. And the best learning experience of their life too. So you can't really teach anyone anything if you haven't went through enough that it dissolves. Right? This is what you do. This is what you do, right? Now there's numerous things you can do, but this is basically what it is. It's the Office Space scenario. You don't even reply back to them. You don't say anything back to them. Nothing. What's to say? You see the situation for what it is. You see her silly, childish, 2-year-old antics, what they are. And you go back to bed. You relax with it with yourself. That's why that scene in Office Space is so important. You don't do anything. And then when she comes back to you, right? You still don't do anything. And at some point then she'll realize that like, oh wait a second. I thought he was going to run around after me. I thought he was going to do this. I thought he was going to do that. But you have to have no emotion about it. If there's emotion there, you're in the wrong space. There has to be no emotion there really at all, right? There's just, you're happy that she's gone. It's like, great, I don't have to say it to her. I'm happy that she's gone because I don't really care about her anyway. I'm in line with the creator. I want to have what the creator can give me. He can reveal to me, okay? Because the creator is everything. It's always been here, right? We're living for a fraction of a second. It's always been here. You know, so you're happy that she's gone. You go to bed and you're relieved and you're at peace with yourself and you're relaxed. You're just like, okay, don't care. You don't give it any more thought or time than you would a packet of crisps that are past their sell-by date, and you just toss them in the bin. It's like 90 cents or whatever. Oh yeah, whatever. I'll do something else later on. You don't care, right? You just don't give a fuck. You know, attachment and caring for a female, right, is completely different. To care for the female, you have to not really care for her. It's a paradox. I don't care if you leave. Leave. Okay. Like I said, and segue back again. No woman has any power over me at all. None. I know that. They'll never have power over me again. Never. Because, and only because of this one thing, right? It's because of no self. It's because of looking to a higher place. Alright? And that's it. The amount of men, like I said, killing themselves around the world because of these stupid fucking bitches, man, I'm telling you, it would bring you to tears sometimes. And what these women are doing on men, man. You're gonna deserve your depression. Okay? You're gonna deserve, let me just the women that listen to me for a second, right? You're gonna deserve your depression. You're gonna deserve when you look in the mirror and you see your fake tits and your body withering away and more cellulite and, and that nasty scowl that you try and hide behind a fake smile, right? I've seen it a good few times. That real nasty kind of like bitter fucking scowl that you have, right? But you have this magical way of contorting your face into like, oh, I'm a beautiful flower. I know what you are. I know what's inside your fucking heart and spirit. I know all about it. All right? You're gonna have that to live with in old age, and no one's gonna have anything to do with you anymore. And the people that you took advice from, they're not gonna give a fuck about you. They're not even gonna remember you. They're just gonna look at you as another moron that didn't know what the fuck they were doing and were led by someone who didn't know what they were doing. Or you're going to go into a deep black hole, which you need, right? Which you fucking need. I wouldn't want to be you fucking people, man. I wouldn't want to be any of you fucking people. And that's why I smile at night sometimes before I go to bed, and I smile sometimes when I get up in the morning. Not all the time. I don't want to be you fucking people, dude. None of yous. And men have to start really looking towards something a bit bigger than some woman's mouth, some big mouth walking around. I like seeing women from what they are. I can just see it like radar, like sonar. I can just see it. I can see them covering their, putting their facial expression on, acting, pretending this way, pretending that way, And all criticism is self-criticism, right? So kind of like, women that criticize men, they're feeling sorry for women and all this kind of stuff, man. It's got to drop from men. Let them be accountable. All right? Like my daughter's mother. She kept us in traffic for years because she wouldn't switch to school. All right? She tried to hurt me in the worst ways possible. Now I have nothing to do with these people anymore. They're a laughing stock to me. So one of the mistakes that people make as well is that we need someone else to validate what we know. I don't need anyone to validate what I know. I just say my daughter's mother, a devil, hiding behind a fake smile. All right, pretending to be nice so she can get favor somewhere. These people are not nice, dude. They're not nice. They get the greatest revenge on you possible. Under the guise of good, of course. It's always under the guise of good, right? It's always under the guise of, and, they deserve it, and why are they doing this, and, demons, dude. Fucking demons. I don't need anyone to validate. Oh, you're right about that. I don't care. I don't care about that. I can see it. When you see it, you see it. That's it. Alright, and I laugh at these people. I laugh at them. They're a joke. They're a fucking joke. And I want nothing to do with them. Nothing. That's my proper natural revenge. I don't want nothing to do with them. Nothing. And that's the most beautiful, one of the most beautiful things, one of the most best things that I've acquired over the last while. I don't want anything to do with human beings. Nothing. And if I find myself being pulled back towards them or something, it quickly evaporates. I don't want anything to do with fucking people, dude. And then you can have any care in your heart then for them because you want nothing to do with them, right? That's the paradox, and that's the way it works, right? So, anyway, I'm gonna finish this up because I don't even know how long this fucking talk is, man. I don't know. I'm gonna finish it up.